1956.
It's like me.
And traveled extensively throughout the States, and been there all of my life.
Alors, how did you grow up? Why did you choose the guitars like instruments? Et in the beginning, did you comment? The memories is incredible in front of the television, in front of the bar. I want to go to play.
I grew up in a military family back in the United States, and we traveled around a lot, and so I had a chance to, not make a lot of friends, but saw a lot of television and saw some of the music shows. And one of the first groups I could say that I saw on the television where I saw someone playing guitar was Michael Nesmith. He played with the group The Monkees, if you can believe that. And when I saw that, I said, oh, I want to do that. I want to play guitar. And so my father, he went and bought an acoustic guitar for me, and I was afraid to ask him could I play it because women didn't really play that much back then. And so I got up enough nerve to ask him, and he said, yeah, sure. So he put it in my hand, and once he did, I started to teach myself, and I've been pretty much playing the guitar ever since.
Okay. Alors, what are your musical influences?
Oh, my musical influences are varied. I've listened to everyone, styles since R&B, rock and roll, but some of my most memorable would be the early British, when we had the early British invasion with the blues music. So I got to listen to people like Meilleure and Eric Clapton and Led Zeppelin, and then I got back into Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf.
Because
Jimi Hendrix, of course.
What do you think about Jimmy? Because I do the report to Jimi Hendrix, and I want to know the reflection on him.
He was, in my mind, he was the most innovative and amazing guitar player to come around in that time. He virtually changed, he did change the way the guitar was played, and or the way that it was used to express oneself. And so, of course, he had an extensive background in blues music too. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but he's a wonderful artist in lots of different genres. So, but what I liked about Hendrix is that he took a chance and he wanted to be Jimmy, and so Jimmy did Jimmy.
If the chance in England for people, because the photos open for the music, and it's a good surprise for Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck.
Oh yes, everybody's
the first time.
Who's this guy?
Ok. Bon, alors maintenant, how did you came a studio, and why did you choose Jim Gaines as producer for South Place 2-4?
Jim Gaines. He has a great reputation back in the States for getting guitar sounds across on the recorded tracks, and he came highly recommended by some of my other peers back in the States. And so once I got a chance to meet with him and we sat down and talked about what we were going to attempt to do, we came up, he had some ideas for me, and we just started recording, and hence Jim Gaines' production. So it was very good.
It was a great production.
Oh yes, I really enjoy working with him. And he had also done some work with one of my other favorite brands, Santana. And so I knew he could probably get something to what I was looking for on the tracks. And he did.
Yeah.
That's great.
Alors, which have been the difference for the first and the second, because ça c'est the second. After, I know that because for the distribution in the... the Where Blue Begins CD was my second recording, and it was
a little more, I was more in the beginnings, still trying to find my direction, and still am, you know. But it's a little more softer quality, not as aggressive as I would say. Soft Place to Fall turned out to be on some of the tracks. It basically, the difference is just a year, you know, where I just grew a little bit to the, you know, the next album and stuff like that. So.
Alors, talk me the other records because there are seven.
There were, yes, I have I think a total of 7 albums altogether. One of them was musique, I remember. So I Can't Lose. There was one called. And then after that was Where Blue Begins, and then after that was let's see, What About Love. Then my latest one came out on Telarc Records. That one's What About Love. So that came out in 2004. And then I've been working at home on a new project of my own, and that's to come out in late fall. And then of course we do. I'm on the Blues Caravan tour now, and we just did a record together. So it's quite a few records.
Okay. What do you think about the French audience? Because this is 3-4 times you play in your morning?
This is I believe, the 4th time, and I'm looking forward to it.
Because I saw you the first show. Huh?
That's right. I love it. I love coming to Paris to perform for everybody, and hope to be able to do it again.
Alors, your best memory on stage?
Oh, my best memory. Oh.
With the great guitar player, with the jam session.
For me, probably being on stage with some of the musicians that I used to look up to when I was younger. Some of my great guitar heroes. I've actually had or vocalist I've actually had a chance to perform with, such as B.B. King.
B.B.?
Yes, that was great. Some of the Dickie Betts from the Allman Brothers.
Dickie.
Yeah, no.
I saw him in 1979 with Allman Brothers. Incredible.
Some of the great soul singers like the Coco Taylor, just Paul Rogers, you know.
Paul Rogers?
Paul Rogers, yes.
To Free and Bad Company.
That's right. So I've been very lucky, you know, to be able to meet those people and be able to actually perform with them. It's great.
We like the same generation.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Alors, how did you meet Roxanne comment s'appelle Soufflé?
Well, I've known of Sue and had actually played on some festivals with her years ago, you know, in the States. Roxanne, we recently met, but it was through the efforts of Sue Foley and Thomas Roof from Roof Records.
Yeah, she explained me.
Yes, and so we decided to give a go at this project, and we got together for rehearsals back in Minnesota, and recorded the project, and decided after it was done that, hey, we should take this on tour. And so that's what's happened, and I'm having a wonderful time with the ladies. They're very, very good musicians, and we're just having fun. We're having a ball.
Is the European tour? It's good together?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
It's good, good job, good...
It doesn't always work out, but this one is working out very well. Yeah, so...
Okay. Alors, the last question. Your project this year is about the new CD. When it's possible, the new CD, September this year?
September, October, something like that. As soon as this tour is over with.
And maybe we saw us for the new record?
Well, yes.
Maybe?
We can work on that, yes.
Okay. And for the distribution, French distribution, c'est just a Roof record for the records? Your records?
My records are, well, I believe it would be Ruth, yeah, definitely Ruth, and also Dixie Frog.
And Philippe?
Yes,
Dixie?
yeah, Philip, yeah, yeah, he has, matter of fact, he's the one that put up the Where Blue Begins, and Ruth Records did The Soft Place to Fall.
Okay.
So you know, lots of folks.
Ok. Alors, et bah it's okay for the music. This is the first time you're going for the festival in Beauvais in 2 days.
Oh, yes.
It's a good surprise because it's the magic mirror, and it's incredible because not many people may in front of the parking.
Oh, okay.
It's a good vibration because I've saw Anna Popovich, Otis Taylor, a lot every year.
Oh, okay.
It's okay for to film. You think it's possible? I take my camera for Friday.
Sure,
Yeah,
for
sure.
me, I would love for you to do that. That'd be fun.
Alors, I want to stay in the contact together.
Okay.
I give my email.